I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the dreams. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off from MetLife. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Galloping inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Going on 1st down. It's Starks. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. Takes this down to the 24-yard line. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Here's Tracy once more. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Tracy goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Your body is your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories that's out in overseas.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Darts out of the shotgun. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense, and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on their next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 boxes.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond Carter. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Got 1st down from the 31.
Half the 60. Half the 60. Ready, go.
There's a dive up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hey, go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Called in by Lane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
it's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They trying to figure out this 3rd and 7. To throw, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, foot down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He beams one, deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, New York! The Giants go up 6-0 here in the first. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. To the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. They manage 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 6-0. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And that's good for a few, and it brings up 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on.
From the 23. And the pass out, hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Daniels back to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. Racing down the left side. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. The left side finds Johnson. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Put some power on a deep one left. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gano for the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels now. Setting up the running back screen. It's a small gain up to the 38. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 17.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Ready.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the 43. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. To the outside. He takes a cut, and the ball comes out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and short, Daniels. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On to line up this field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
On first down, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Dart out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. This one intended for the running back. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Juke the defender. All right, so we're going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Gano ready to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Liking it, ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Come on.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Daniels is going to throw again. Down he goes. The Giants come to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. That time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darks looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Second and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Marshawn Lattimore for the secondary for the stop.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Third down now. Here's Darks. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. The incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
The Giants are set to punt. This was a miss hit for Onkalo and pretty short. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19-5.
Here's Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Daniels setting up the play action. This one falls incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. Incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air again, Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Okay, ready?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Start. Go.
Trying one here with Robinson. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready?
He's back to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Daniels now on first down. He's got a man left. And he's brought down as they're pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Daniels on first down. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Again, Daniels to the air. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and it's 3rd down now.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw again, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs. We practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, here's Dart. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
60
Daniels from the pistol. He's trying to push the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Try and forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. That's Bobby O'Carrican. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. A handoff to Tracy. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Peter, run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Here goes Dart to the air. He has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of his own lead. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Commander is 7. To kick off for New York.
You know, ready to send this away. Fielded at the 14. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Commanders take over first and 10. Their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Option give to Robinson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Another carry for Robinson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hop 70, hop 70. Hop, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Daniels is going to throw again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second down at the Commanders' 45-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants holding a 12-point lead. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back that just keeps those legs churning. Like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.